What was the most statistically unlikely event you've ever witnessed? I found out my next-door neighbor was my identical twin when we were 16, and the odds of that happening? 1 in several billion. I grew up right next to this kid Logan my whole life. We were born 3 days apart in the same hospital. Same height, same build, same dark hair that stuck up weird in the morning. People always joked we looked like brothers, even had strangers ask if we were twins when we hung out at the mall. Our parents would laugh it off. Mine always said I was adopted, but they never had details beyond, your birth mom was young. Logan's parents said the same thing about his adoption. We'd joke around saying maybe we got switched at birth or something crazy like that. We did everything together growing up. Played on the same baseball teams, had sleepovers every weekend, shared clothes when we got older because we were exactly the same size. Teachers constantly mixed up our names. Logan's mom would accidentally call me her son when I came over for dinner. Junior year, our biology teacher assigned this ancestry project where everyone had to do DNA testing to learn about their family history. Most kids were excited to find out they were part Irish or Italian or whatever. Logan and I figured we'd just find out we were both mutts with no interesting background. We sent our samples off to the same company on the same day. Didn't think much of it. 3 weeks later, I got my results back first. Pretty boring stuff. Mostly Northern European with some random percentages thrown in. Logan got his results the next day at school. He came running up to me at lunch looking completely freaked out. "Dude, you need to see this," he said, pulling out his phone with shaky hands. "Look at my DNA results." I looked at the screen. All the percentages matched mine exactly, down to the decimal point. 62.4% British, 18.7% German, 4.2% Scandinavian. Everything identical. "That's weird," I said. "Maybe the company messed up our samples somehow." But then Logan scrolled down to the relative matches section. Right at the top, with a 99.99% DNA match, was my name. Not cousin, not half-sibling. The system listed me as his identical twin. We just stared at each other for like 5 full minutes in the cafeteria. Kids were walking past us, talking and laughing, and we're sitting there having our minds completely blown. Logan was the first to speak. "We need to tell our parents." That afternoon, both sets of parents met in Logan's living room. My mom and dad on one side, his parents on the other, with Logan and me sitting between them looking shell-shocked. My mom pulled up both our DNA results on her tablet, showing everyone the identical match. Logan's dad turned completely white. His mom started crying. "This isn't possible," my dad kept saying. "We were told it was a single-child adoption. Closed records. No other family." Logan's mom was shaking her head. "They told us the exact same thing. One baby, no siblings. Birth mother wanted complete privacy." That's when my mom called the hospital where we were both born. Took 3 different people and 2 supervisors before someone finally agreed to pull the old records. Turns out the hospital had 2 adoption cases that same week 16 years ago. Same adoption agency handling both. According to the supervisor who called us back, there was a clerical error in the paperwork processing. The birth mother had twins. She'd specifically requested they be placed together with one family, but somehow the paperwork got mixed up. One twin went to the family requesting a baby boy in the suburban house on Maple Street. The other twin went to the different family requesting a baby boy in the suburban house right next door on Maple Street. Nobody ever double-checked the addresses. Nobody noticed 2 babies with matching birth dates and biological markers going to houses literally 50 feet apart. Logan and I had spent our entire lives as neighbors when we were supposed to be raised as brothers.